Genes, a sequence of nucleotides along a segment of DNA that provides the coded information that, when translated into protein, lead to the expression of a trait.
DNA is the instruction booklet of the human body, and genes are essential parts of those instructions.
The Human Genome Project, finished in 2003, allows for scientists to map and explore the human genome, allowing them to access information essential to DNA's master plan of the human body.
Predispositions or greater tendencies of suffering from certain diseases can be discovered, and knowing this information, people can take the necessary precautions to prolong or lessen the chances of suffering from the disease.
However, with this information being so accessible now, issues have arisen in the scientific community on who has access to one's genetic information.
Parents, the people with the responsibility of making the necessary decisions to help their children succeed.
With that big responsibility, access to some of the information in the instruction booklet that leads to a child's future can help them make the important decisions such as education, dietary needs, and more.
According to the University of Washington School of Medicine and the Supreme Court case Prince v. Massachusetts, the parents have the right and the duty to direct the upbringing of their children and have control over medical decisions until their children are the age of 18. So, since this is a medical decision, parents should have the right to this information by law.
In diseases such as heart disease, schizophrenia, and cancer, there are preventative measures that one can take. So if the knowledge of a predisposition of a disease would allow parents to take these preventative measures, isn't it beneficial for parents to have this information so that the disease may be prevented, as well as to look for early symptoms of the disease? Diseases like breast cancer have a much higher success rate if caught early, so getting mammograms every 6 months to a year could be a good idea for someone who knows they have a predisposition.
Testing for genetic diseases such as PKU are now mandatory nationwide, and before these tests, babies could have died as soon as their first meal. Since access to this genetic information has been so influential in medicine and parents have access to some of their children's genetic information, shouldn't they get the choice to have access to all of it? These tests and this information could help save a child's life, but keeping the information hidden from parents until it's too late could result in a missed opportunity to help the child.
To access your child's genetic information?
I'm not sure if I would want to access the information, but I feel like I should definitely have the right to access that information if I so choose, especially since my husband and I supplied the genes that make up my child's DNA. I feel like it's half mine anyway.
It is in the best interest of the child if parents decide to access their children's genetic information from the time they are born, because they can take preventative measures throughout their lives to decrease the risk of diseases that the child has a predisposition for.